Hello guys, this is Becca and I am here with my sweet little Gidget. She is the replica of the Maggie kit, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason I told you that is because Tamara, first, hey, welcome to Rockin' with Becca. I just take off into what I'm doing, don't I? So this is Saturday and it is time for Rockin' with Becca. And as I said, I have my sweet little Gidget here, and she has on one of her new little outfits that I showed you in the haul from the Facebook group I ordered from. And guys, I want to tell you, you know that haul that I told you I did, well, my last video, I showed the haul, and I wasn't sure if it was Happy Mail or something I bought or something like that. I figured out what it was. Of course, someone mentioned it in one of the comments. I think Jay is the one that mentioned it in the comments. But there's a Facebook group called So something. I will put her link in the description. I can't remember now. I had it in mind and it's gone. Y'all know my mind. But Vicky is the one, you know, that created the Facebook group, and she sews, I guess, and purchases and sells clothing items. So that is where I got it, and it's been, I think it was back mid-December when I actually ordered it, and it was just getting to me. Y'all know how the mail has been being and all of that, so it just was, you know, slow getting here. So, but I did figure out who it was, so with the help of Jay. With the help, thank you, Jay. But so that's what that haul was. But this little dress that I have on Maggie is this pretty little dress that I got from Beyond Baby's Boutique, I think is the name of it. I will have that link in the description also. It is a Facebook group where Janelle sells slightly used and new items. And it has the little pink leggings with it, the little pink shoes. No, the pink shoes now. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? This was what I got from so whatever it was. This was what I got from Vicky, wasn't it? Or was it? Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so confused. I am so confused. No, I got the Peter Rabbit and the Snoopy outfit. So this was from Janelle. But these shoes I got from man, I wish I could remember the name of that Facebook group, but all that's going to be in the description. Y'all can go check it out. Here I go. I'm going to end up making this video long, and I said I was going to quit saying that, but I just never did quit saying it. Y'all just have to forgive me. And if you hear Macy whining in the background, the reason she's whining is because I've been playing with her ball, but I've been playing inside because it is a wet, rainy, dreary day, and I can't throw the ball out the door because she would be all muddy. And when she's got her mind on her ball, she don't care how it's raining and how wet it is. But now you let it be wet and raining when she's got to go out to use the bathroom, she don't want to go. I have to make her go. But if she's got that ball on her mind, she don't care. She takes off, and I'm not gonna let her get all muddy. So we've been playing inside, and I picked it up and put it up so she wouldn't be in here. Maybe she will be distracted with the ball up on the shelf, and she'll be sitting there staring at it, wanting me to get it, and leave us alone a little bit, maybe, because I can't put her out in the yard. It's raining. So, anyway, all that gone, all that out of the way, I was saying about having my Gidget here and her being a replica of the Maggie kit. Tamra over at Once Upon a Nursery asked that we, you know, if you would like to, and you have a Maggie kit, whether it's authentic or replica, to show it today. And, you know, let's just, you know, everybody show their Maggie kit, whether it's replica or authentic. And that way we can just see a bunch of Maggies, see everybody's Maggies. And I thought that was an awesome idea. I think we need to do that with other kits that we have, and just pick a day and everybody show that kit. That would be so neat to watch everybody's video with that particular kit. Way to go, Tamara. I think you need to do it again with another kit that you know a lot of us have the same of. Okay, so we're going to get right into Rocking with Becca. And that was part of our preliminaries. The Maggie Day. Today is the Maggie Day. All right, guys, I want to do a shout out for, you know, I always do a shout out every Saturday. And today is Bonnie over at Pretty Poppets and Reborn Nursery. And I'd love for y'all to go check her out. If you're not already subscribed to Bonnie, she is having a giveaway when she reaches 700 subscribers, okay? She's giving away a Kimby baby. Is that right? No. I got Carol and Bonnie mixed up. Forget what I said about what she's giving away. Either she's giving away a Kimby baby or she's fixing up a box of goodies. I can't remember which. I get those two because they both doing a giveaway at the same time. I get it mixed up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Bonnie and Carol. I just can't seem to keep my mind straight. Y'all know how I am. I should have wrote it down. I know I need to write all this stuff down, but I think, oh, I'll remember that. But anyway, Bonnie is having a giveaway when she reaches 700 subscribers. When I checked this morning before I started this video, she had 684 subscribers. So guys, go check her out. She's not very far away from having 700 subscribers. Go check her out. Subscribe to her if you are not already. Click that notification bell so you won't miss out on when she announces what to do to enter the giveaway. And go give her some YouTube love. Tell her that Becca's Happy Place sent you. That's not necessary, but you know, wouldn't hurt for you to tell her I sent you. I'm being silly. Give you a little update on myself. I'm feeling, as you can tell, I'm feeling some better. I never feel just, well, let me change that. There are a few times, occasionally, that I just feel so good. I think, oh man, I'm getting better. Everything's going to be awesome. I'm feeling so good. And I could be feeling like that 1 minute and 30 minutes later be, boom, hit bottom. That's just fibro for you and all these other things, sugar and all these other things that I have wrong with me. It just happens sometimes. But I am feeling pretty good today. I check, you know, when I get up, I check my sugar and my blood pressure, and they both were down to what they needed to be. I've been running like 147 on my sugar after not eating all night long. When I take my sugar, it would be like 147, and I couldn't figure it out. I've been trying to eat right. Oh, sorry. I've taken my medications. I'm trying to do what's right, and it was high. It's been high, but this morning it was 118. And that was awesome. I know it should be, you know, close, should be like 99 when you first wake up in the morning after not eating all night. It should be around 99 or 100. Well, I was thankful for the 118 because it's been running 147 every morning or somewhere in the mid 140s. My blood pressure was also good. It was 128 over 76, I think it was. And so that was good. It had been running high. So I am feeling better. Now I'm having a little problem in my ear. But there's a lot of things going on over here, so I can't tell. I have an embedded wisdom tooth on the back bottom here. I have TMJ that when I clench my jaws, sometimes my joint there get to hurting really bad. And then I have ear problems, mainly in my right ear. And so I can't, right now it's not, I can't figure out which one it is. It's just like, it's not just a bad hurting, but it's just a little throbbing hurting. But it's in a way that I can't really tell which one of those things is acting up. So, that all being said, I am feeling better. So I want to go ahead and get to the topic, and I can't remember. It seems like I have mentioned this topic before I started the Rocking with Becca series, but if I have, it's been a while back, and I'm sure I have I know I have new subscribers since then. So I want to go ahead and talk about it again today. And the topic is, how did you get started in the dolly hobby? So I'm going to tell my story of how I got started in the dolly hobby. You know, the subscribers that's been with me the longest will probably remember this. But I started YouTube on my craft channel back in 2012 on it was either the end of 2012 or the first of 2013. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look when I started. But it was somewhere around the end of 2012 or the beginning of 2013 that I started my craft YouTube channel. I didn't start my doll YouTube channel until 2018. So, but before I got into the dolly hobby, my youngest sister, had come across some videos of reborn dolls. And I had never heard of them at that point in time. And she sent me a link of a lady that had her nursery all fixed up. And, you know, she had her reborn doll, and she would, you know, she didn't call it role play. She had a reborn doll, and she treated it like it was her baby. She knew it was a doll, but, you know, she had a baby bed. She had, you know, and she just, when she done the video, she treated it like it was a baby, you know, fed it, changed it, all that. So, my sister sent me a link to that, and I told her, I said, and she was really into it at that time, really into it, and really, she said, that is so neat. And so I told her, I said, that is so totally ridiculous. Of course, I was young, I was active, I was busy, I was outgoing and doing, and I was crafting, and I had a lot going on. And I had, at that point in time, I was able to have friends because I was able to go do what they wanted to do, and stuff like that. And so I told my sister, I said, that's totally ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous for a grown woman to have a doll and treat it like it's a real baby. That is just ridiculous. So I went on about my business, didn't think nothing else about it. Sorry, she sees somebody out there. She's on the bed and she can see out the window. I don't know what she's seeing. What is it, baby girl? What'd you see? Is somebody out there? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's a car over next door. And she sees that. It's okay. It's not here. It's at the other house, okay? But anyway, I went on about my business, doing my craft and my craft channel and all that. Well, then my mom moved in with me somewhere around 2017, 2018, somewhere around that time. I think it was Christmas of 2017 she moved in with me. Well, then, might have been 2016. I can't remember exactly the date that she moved in, the year she moved in, but it was somewhere around 2017 she moved in with me. Well, she always gets, Mama always gets these, like the guidepost and the angel type little inspirational type magazines. And so one day she had come across an ad in one of those, either the angel or the guidepost. I can't remember which one it was in. But it showed an Ashton Drake doll. It was, they were advertising it for people with dementia and a comfort doll type thing. And its name was Kayla, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, its name was Kayla. And so she's seen that, and she's seen it several times. And so for some reason, it just struck her all of a sudden. And she come out and showed me that ad, and she said, I don't know why I want this doll. She said, but I want this doll so much. She said, I really, really want this doll. I said, well, get it. Get it. I'll order it. I'll go in there and order it for you. If you want it, get it. So she said, yeah, order it for me. So it was I think I said it was Ashton Drake. Yeah. So I went and ordered her Kayla comfort doll, and she got it here. And when she got it here and I saw it, I thought, I mean, it wasn't just right off the first minute I seen it, but as I seen her with it, and, you know, would walk in her room and see it sitting on her bed and stuff like that, I got to wanting me a doll. And I ended up ordering me a doll. And it was the, I think they still have it in stock. They're still selling it. Something Blessings. I can't remember the name of it now. It's got a little round face with fat cheeks, and it's got a little blanket it lays on. And Blessings is in it, the name of it, somehow or another. I can't remember the whole name now. But I ordered that doll, and I fell in love with lifelike dolls when I got that doll. And that's when I went totally berserk in buying dolls. Now, if I was to count every doll I have had, you know, the ones I've sold and all that, I'm sure I have probably had 200 to 300 dolls within my, maybe not 300, but at least 200 dolls. You know, if you added them all up. Of course, I have bought and sold and bought and sold. So at this point, I have 80-something of the reborn type dolls. That's including the authentic reborns. That includes Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, and Amazon dolls. I even have, is it Pat Saracott? I have one of her dolls. I have another doll that I can't pronounce the name brand of it. I have a doll from Kinderlin. But they're all reborn type, you know, dolls. Or lifelike dolls is what I'm saying. So, at this point in time, I have 80-something. I might have reached 90 by now. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. But, I don't know what happened to me. Whenever I got my first doll, well, when Mama got hers, I wanted to get one and see what it was like. Well, when I got my first doll, I went head over heels. And I have been head over heels ever since, and I don't see any time that I will get where I don't like them anymore. I don't know. I guess at this point in time in my life, it was what I needed. I don't know. You know, when I was active and healthy and out doing and going and, you know, visiting and stuff like that, I didn't feel the need. You know, I thought, well, that's ridiculous. You know, I raised my kids. I don't want no other babies, you know. But I guess at this point in time in my life, this is what I need. So, that is Mama's fault. It is Mama's fault. Mama's fault. You know, I always try to blame somebody else, you know. You know, we don't like to take the blame for things we do. Unless it's something good, of course. Getting involved in these dolls is something good, so I will take all the blame for it. I will take all the blame. But that's how I got started in the doll hobby, and I don't see me getting out of it anytime soon or ever. At my age, I don't see me ever getting out of it. You know, there may come a point in time I may have to try to sell some and downsize. I hope not. I think about it, guys. I'm very easily being, I don't know why, but I'm very easily influenced. And I'm going to tell you something that Josie from Josie's Jungle Room influenced me to do. I'll tell you that in a minute. Hold that note. Remind me. We're not on live. You can't remind me. But anyway. Okay. I forgot what I was going to tell you before I said hold that note. Oh, I'm very easily influenced. I see some people and, you know, everybody's different, and what's right for one person isn't right for the other in this doll hobby. What one likes or can handle or can do, another one has to do totally different, because everybody's different. Everybody has their own personalities, you know. So, just to tell a little bit, I hope Karina don't mind over at Karina Thompson's. Oh my goodness. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Noah's Ark Nursery. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, she had her 3 babies, her original 3 babies. She has Hannah, Mabel, and Mariah. And that was her 3 original babies that she had. Within influence, she started buying. She won 1 baby, an authentic reborn, which was awesome. But then she's purchased 2 more from a thrift store, 2 more Lee Middleton dolls. And then she's ordered 1 from Amazon. And so she was going to do, since she was getting more dolls, she was going to do the baby of the day, like I do. And so it didn't work for her. For what she's going through and what she needs at this point in time, doing the baby of the day didn't work for her. So I talked with her and I told her, I said, you know, in your situation, it might be best that you don't get any more dolls. It might be best that you just spend your time with the ones you have now, and let your main 3 be your main 3 dolls, and the other ones you have, give them attention as you can. But it might be best that you just don't get any more. You don't want to get overwhelmed. You don't want, you know, because everybody's different. And I noticed when she would bring out those other dolls, she didn't seem as happy as when she brings out Mabel and Hannah and Mariah. And I told her, I said, you know, just think about it. Just do you. Be you. Don't let people influence you and you get overwhelmed. I can say that from experience, because I have let people influence me or inspire me to do something that, you know, later I've regretted. So, one of it is selling dolls. selling my dolls, every time I've ever sold a doll, it's been because I have been influenced by someone that said that they can't handle a lot of dolls. They just want 3 or 4 that they can give attention to, or if they have more than that, they'll put some up and just leave a certain amount of time out. But see, that's them, and that's the way they need to do it. That don't mean I need to do it that way. So you do what you feel best and what satisfies you and makes you happy. And I have, most every time I've sold dolls, it's because I was influenced and I was thinking, okay, maybe I need to get rid of most of my dolls and just have 2 or 3 that I, can give my time to. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I have come to the conclusion. Oh, and I've also said, I'm not going to buy any more dolls. I'm going to be happy with the dolls I have. I can't, I can't, however you want to say it. And sorry that Macy's blocking my face, guys. But, I've let people and the way they are the happiest and the way they do, I've let that influence me to the place that I haven't been satisfied whenever I would change my way of doing things. And I'm not as happy when I change my way of doing things. So my way of doing things is having the baby of the day. I thought about it and I said, well, let's see, there's a Facebook lady that, or girl, whoever, I don't know how old she is. When I say girl, to me, anybody in their early 20s is a girl, is young, girl or boy. But anyway, I'm sure she's of age. She's well of age, but she's just a young girl to me. But she has several babies, but she has one main baby. And she's asked me, do you have a main baby? And so I would think about that. And her main baby, she does something with it every day. And then the others, she just on occasion does something with. She has her main baby that she really likes. So I thought, well, maybe I need to have a main baby. Maybe, I need to get me a main baby and the others just be, casual. That's not me. That's not the way I do it. And so I was thinking about all that yesterday, and I was thinking about it because of something else that Josie has influenced me to do. But anyway, I was thinking about all that, and I said, the way I love to do it is to have a baby of the day. I like to rotate my babies, give them all equal attention, even if it takes me months to get back to that first one. That's the way I enjoy doing it. That's the way I like it. I love every one of my babies the same. I don't have a special baby. Some of them, naturally, I like their looks or whatever more than others. That's just natural, but I love them all the same. And just like picking up Gidget today, when I pick her up, I feel the same way by her as I do any of the others that I pick up. And I just love my babies. And I've got off on a different subject, I guess, but it's still the doll hobby. I guess it's still along the same lines of what I was talking about. But anyway, I have come to the conclusion that I have got to quit. I started the other day to put up some more dolls up for sale. And I stopped myself and I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm tired of letting people influence me. They do things the way they enjoy it the most. We are all different. We all have our own likes and dislikes. One thing may satisfy me where another satisfies somebody else. And we're all different, and that's what makes up the world. And I cannot allow the way someone else does something to cause me to do something I'm going to regret later. Like selling a doll or not getting another doll, or trying to have just one doll, the main doll for every day and stuff like that. I can't do that, because the way I'm the happiest is to rotate my dolls, to have a baby of the day, to spend time all day long with the one baby that's for that day. Then when nighttime comes, I put her up and pull out the other one and get it ready for bed, ready. And then the next day, that's my baby of the day. And that's the way I like to do it. I like it that way. I just like it that way. It makes me the happiest. Now, to get to what Josie has influenced me to do, guys, I've crashed. Today's the 21st? Yesterday was the 20th. I made it 20 days into my spending freeze. I was going to go 2 months. I made it 20 days. I guess that's good that I made it that long, but I crashed, guys. First off, I put in another order on that Facebook group, Beyond Baby's Boutique. But it'll be 2 weeks before I have to pay for that. But it won't, that would only be a month by the time I have to pay for it. So it would have been a crash anyway, because I've ordered it. Whether I've paid for it or not, I've ordered it. So I crashed with buying doll clothes. And it's Josie's fault. No, y'all know, bless her heart, she has just lost her mom. And if you were subscribed to her, you know about that. She's just lost her mom. And she's decided that she wants to get a couple of dolls. And she lost her dad a few years back. I think it was a couple of years back. And she decided she wanted to get a couple of dolls. And I think she said name them her parents' name in honor of her parents. I think that's what she said. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what she said. So, I lost my dad several years back, probably 10, 12 years back now. Sometimes, you never quit missing them. It gets easier as time goes, but you never quit missing them. And there's sometimes I think about it and I wish, I wished I could see my dad, but of course, Josie influencing me is right along the line of what I like to do. So I love to buy dolls. And so when I watched her video where she said she was getting some dolls in honor of her parents, I said, I'm going to do that. Now, I can't do it buying authentic dolls, or even right now I can't do it buying Ashton Drake or Paradise Galleries. But I went on Amazon yesterday and I found a couple of replica kits dolls, replicas of certain kits. You can buy just the kits and put them together, but I buy the full doll. I don't want to fool with that. I can't do that. But anyway, I found one that I purchased. I purchased it to honor my dad, and I'm going to name it my dad's name, first and middle, and I'll reveal that when the doll comes in. So you do know I'm revealing that I have purchased a boy doll. So when it comes in, I will share him with you and reveal his name. And then when I get that one paid off, because I did put it on a payment plan through Amazon, when I get that one paid off, I put one in my cart that I want to, my mom's still alive, but I want to go ahead and get it in honor of my mom, because it's a kit, or of course replica, but it's a kit that I've been wanting anyway. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and get it, even though mom's not gone yet. Hopefully it'll be years before she goes. But I'm going to go ahead and get it in honor of her, and I want to name it her first and second name, although I will be calling it her second name as its name, and I'll be calling the boy doll my dad's first name. So I hope that don't offend my mom if she, hears about it. They never watch my doll channel. None of my family ever watches my doll channel, so, But I want to do that. I thought that was a great idea, and let those two dolls be in honor of my parents. And, but like I said, that influencing was right along my line of what I want to do, is get more dolls. But guys, I have come to the conclusion that I am almost 62 years old. In April, I will be 62 years old. I have a lot of health issues, a lot of anxiety and social type issues, and I just stay home. It's just me and hubby here. We never have any company. Hardly ever. There is occasional, like Tuesday, was it Thursday? We had a church member that came by. But, that's very rare that we have company. And if I have dolls lined up all over the living room, all over my room, all over the nursery, hey, this is my house. This is my enjoyment. This is what I get pleasure out of. And this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to quit letting people influence me in ways that don't sit right with me, that I don't enjoy. You know what I mean? Like selling dolls, or doing, having just one main doll for every day. Or, everybody's different. And everybody functions different. Everybody likes things, has different likes and dislikes. And the way I like it is to have all the dolls I can possibly have a baby of the day, if it takes me a year to get back to the first doll. I'm still seeing that first doll. I'm still going by it, I may not have it as the baby of the day, and it may take a while to get back to the baby of the day, for it to be the baby of the day. But that's what I enjoy. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Yes, I have to be careful with finances. So I can't just buy dolls and buy dolls and buy dolls like I was doing for a while. I mean, just about every time I turned around, I had a doll coming in. I can't do that. But that's finances. But as far as me stopping buying dolls because people say, you got too many dolls, or I hear someone talk about, I can't handle but 2 or 3 dolls. And, that's you. That's you. That's the way you function. That's what you enjoy and the way you like to do your hobby. I like to have all the dolls I can possibly have. And rotate them and do it like I'm doing it. So, that being said, my mom got me started in the doll hobby, and I have went berserk, as you can see. As you can see, I've went berserk over dolls. I love my dolls. Now, this is my baby right here. My dolls are my baby, but this is my baby right here. This is Mama's baby. This is my real baby right here. My real live breathing baby. Yeah, flesh and blood. Yes, there is. I can't believe she's up here like this. I don't know what I've done different, guys. She's in my lap. Maybe it's because I'm kind of slumped in my chair. I'm not sitting straight up. And she's able to sit in my lap. I don't know what I've done different. That has to be it. Because when I'm sitting up, there ain't no lap for her to sit on. My belly's in the way. But But anyway, guys, I can't see. I see the little red mark where the time of how long this video is, but it's too far away. I can't make out how long it's been. But I don't care anymore. You can watch my videos at your leisure, at your time. You know, I'm just going to make videos like I like them, like I do them, because I can't seem to talk in any less amount of time and discuss what I want to discuss. So, all that being said, guys, I'm going to quit letting you influence me in ways that makes me unhappy. You can influence me in ways that makes me happy all you want to. Like Josie did. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get this posted for you. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Excuse me being in my old moo-moo dress. It's a lazy day. It's raining. It's dreary outside. We're just going to snuggle and enjoy the day. I did want to put little Gidget. I didn't put her in a snuggly outfit. We fixed her all up with shoes and socks and a pretty dress. And we got her all fixed up because somebody had to look nice on this video today. So we let Gidget look nice. But yeah, if you haven't already heard about the Maggie Day being today, and you have a Maggie, whether it's replica or authentic, and would like to do a video sharing your Maggie today, please feel free to do so. If you would like to tag Tamara, because she's the one that come up with this idea, feel free to do that. I'm going to have her link in the title. Guys, I'm going to go, although I hate to move my baby, but we can go in the living room and get more comfortable. Oh, my baby. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Hop down, baby. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.